Hey guys, it's Erin from Erin Bakes, and in this video I'm going to show you how to make a giant caramel apple cake. You'll see that I baked my cake off in a giant cupcake pan and then use a serrated knife to trim away the dome of the top part of the cake while it's still in the pan. Otherwise it'll roll around on your work surface and be really annoying. And then trim the domed part off of the bottom cake and move it to a cake board to keep things nice and clean. Top the cake with buttercream, smear it around, and then add the top part of the cupcake. Using a serrated knife, trim away the edges of the cake so that they line up with the bottom cake. Cake. And then use a smaller serrated knife to cut a plug out of the top that mimics where the stem comes out of a real apple. Here's an awkward inset shot so that you know exactly what that looks like. Use that same serrated knife to cut away any of the sharp edges from carving. And you don't have to go too crazy with this because the icing will cover up a ton. And then in a large piping bag filled with green buttercream, or red or blue or purple, I don't really care, you cover the cake with buttercream and then smooth it all over with an offset spatula. I highly recommend using the icing tip to cover the cake in this project because scooping and plopping buttercream onto this shape can be really difficult and messy. Once it's smooth enough, pop it in the fridge and voila, now it's chilled. And you'll see the buttercream has darkened. That happens when buttercream gets cold. I also used a warm offset spatula to smooth everything over once the cake was chilled. Now with a piping bag filled with melted salted caramel candy melts from Wilton, I piped the dipped part of the apple and then smeared it around with an offset spatula. You can use toffee candy melts, brown, whatever you're able to find. And then use that same bag to pipe a big puddle onto your serving platter. I'm using a cutting board so that it looks super folly. Then move your cake over. Use the offset spatula to smear the line so that it looks like a real puddle just came off of the apple cake. And then put in a pretzel rod for the stem. Happy fall, y'all!